Shaq tipped it alone.
I think he did too, but I also don't think that the ball got up very high. I think they were blowing the whistle even before that.
Wow. Detroit beat Indiana 122-91 as the ball is controlled by Portland. With Brunson handling it. Brunson. It's into Ryder. Ryder brings it back out in front to Brunson. He brings it over to... This guy can shoot it from there, Sabonis. He tries to prove my point, and he does with a 20-footer. He can do things like that regularly. Full court pressure, pickup in the back court. They get it to Jones near midcourt. He dribbles the front court. He's against Ryder. Ryder is very tough, so is Eddie. Now the ball out in front to Ori. Dribble drive down the middle, all the way. Rolling up, finger roll, no good, but there is a whistle. And we're going to have 2 shots coming to Robert Ori. Well, he got bailed out.
They catch Sabonis on the foul, and Sabonis can ill afford to pick up fouls against anybody but Shaquille. With pressure, they get the ball to the middle to Robert Ori, and Robert does the right thing. Attack the basket. You've got numbers. You've got a transitional game into half court.
Ori, only a 66% free thrower. Pretty good down the stretch in the clutch with free throws. Misses this one in the first minute or two. He's angry with himself. He averages 7 points a game.
He's got to convince himself that we're in the final 2 minutes.
That's right. Set his clock wrong. Second, both free throws good. That's typical of him. That's very typical. Fourth quarter, minute to play, he might have made both of them. I don't know why. Maybe better concentration. The Blazers come down leading it. Out in front, Jones guarding Ryder. The ball to Sabonis. Dribbles on Shaq. Comes in deep. Tries to hook it. It's blocked beautifully by Ori. Flies into the hands of Ryder, who scores on a garbage play. 4-0, the Blazers.
That's the easiest block shot Robert Ori's ever had
in his life. Here's the ball to Fox in the front court to give it out to Fisher. Fisher over to Ori, standing above the three-point line. In low to Shaq. Great position. Fall away 8-footer. He ruined the position. He was in close once. Shot missed the rim and everything from 8 feet. The Blazers lead at 4-0, and here's Ryder. Ryder dribbles the ball and brings the ball over and handled by O'Neal. He's 19 years old, like our guy. Now the ball to Sabonis. Whip it over to Brunson. Left hand 20-footer, no good. Rebound is off to O'Neal. Brings it down in front. He'll shoot it from out there, Sabonis will, if you give him a chance. Brunson takes it into O'Neal. O'Neal's tall for Ori. Shoots it over him and scores easily, 6-0. And now they'll try the extra point. Coming with the ball in the front court. We've only played a minute and a half. The Lakers are trailing it big. Here's a dribble drive by Ori. Down the middle, Ori. Feeds it over to Jones for a three-pointer. That's no good. The rebound to Shaq should be it. He drops it out of bounds as he started to go up for perhaps a slam dunk.
Yeah, he was definitely trying to get himself a little better position. He had backed into Sabonis, but lost his contact with the basketball, dribbled it off his shin.
We've played 2 minutes. The Lakers are looking for their first point. Brunson's got the ball out in front. Brunson at the three-point line. Give it over to Ryder. Ryder in low. The ball is in the hand, and there's a whistle and a foul called as the ball was handled by Rasheed Wallace. It'll go out of bounds.
Well, there's the man up front that I think the Lakers really have to be most concerned about, and that's Rasheed Wallace. He is a player that can shoot the ball from the perimeter. He can post you up, and now that he's back playing more comfortable back to the basket forward position, he's playing better.
Well, he's got his hair fixed exactly like a guy that just got a break. And I'm talking about, of course, Sprewell. Looks a lot like him with that haircut. All right, it's 7-0, the Blazers, as Wallace makes the first. Wallace, only a 65%er, makes them both. And it's 8-0. It's about time for the Lakers to call a timeout. We've only played about 2 minutes and 5 seconds. We got Fox with the ball. Fox takes it over to Eddie Jones. Jones wants to go to Shaq and does it. Shaq single coverage out to Fox. Fox with the dribble. Illegal defense called against Portland. That's the first time it's called, so nothing happens except they write it in the scorebook. And if you do it again, maybe you give up a technical. Ori comes over and slaps the referee on the wallet.
Now the Lakers take a 20-second timeout, down 8-0.
15 seconds, 8-0. The ball into Shaq. Shaq out in front to Fisher, and he gives a fake pass. Takes it now into Shaq. He pivots underneath, lays it up. Nobody's fouled. If that's on Sabonis, it's 2.
That's 2.
Oh,
he's gone.
Wow, got to take him out. There's the rule I'm talking about. A lot of people paid to see him play tonight. The Portland people pay him millions of dollars to play, and now the rule that says you get out of the game totally if you get 6 fouls. He's got 2. He'll have to go rest. Silly rule. The only sport in the world that kicks people out for doing their job.
Well, Sabonis goes to the bench. Kelvin Cato, the rookie, comes in, and Cato obviously no size matchup for Shaquille, but big shot blocker.
6'11", 255. The Lakers miss their third and fourth free throws. With Shaq missing those, there's still nothing. 9.5 minutes left to play. Cato's a pretty good shot blocker. Here's Fox with the ball. Going to go into Shaq against Cato. You ought to score on him. He blows a layup. His hand was on the rim when he missed the shot. The rebound is off and is taken to the little guard. And the Lakers looking for that first point. It's elusive tonight. Here's a dribble drive by Fisher to the base. Throws a bad pass, but it bounces off the hands of Shaq to Ori. Ori underneath, plays it over to Jones. Three-pointer. That's good. It took him 2 minutes and 53 seconds to score.
Well, finally they got some points on the board. Now they got to get back to playing some basketball.
Trapping in the backcourt. They give up on that and take the ball over to the far side where it's handled by O'Neal. Now the ball out in front comes and a jump shot, bank shot, no good by Ryder. The rebound is off to Shaq. These guys got to wake up. They're still in their afternoon siesta. 8-3 they trail. And got the ball to Jones. Jones takes it into Shaq. Double coverage underneath the Ori. He fumbles it, picks it up, throws it up, has it blocked from behind. A great play down there by O'Neal, the second-year man. Well, that was a nice play. They double team and trap out near midcourt. They get the ball to O'Neal. And now to Brunson. Brunson out to O'Neal again. Ball in low. Rasheed Wallace turns, shouldn't miss a 15-footer. The rebound is to Fox. Fox of the Lakers in the front court with the dribble. He's going to go the distance. Make a backhand pass. Shaq wasn't expecting it. Caught it. I thought maybe he traveled, and then he scored it.
Chick, what a pass by Rick Fox. You said Shaq wasn't expecting it only because I don't think Shaq thought he could get the ball to it.
8-5. Here's a double team trap out in front. A lot of body contact, no whistle. The ball to Brunson. Brunson's first name, you'll get to know him. He's out of tempo. Rick, give and go. He gets the ball back, and Rick Brunson scores underneath.
And that's why you don't double team off the cutter. Derek Fisher tried to double team off the cutting man, get burned.
10-5 the score. The baseline passes to Jones. His 17-footer no good. The rebound is to Shaq. He ought to score. He does. Basket counts. Foul. Shaq can control these guys like puppets down there. They're so small compared to him.
Well, he bangs bodies with them so much, and their weight differential is just too much for Kelvin Cato, Jermaine O'Neal to withstand. So he just goes up, hammers it home. Silly reach foul. When you're playing against someone like Shaquille, you don't reach in for that kind of a little foul. You just either let him take it or bear hug him.
Frank Pollock and Steve Thrapp, our technical directors for radio. Shaq misses his third straight free throw. That's no good. The Lakers free throwing in the ball game are nothing for 5. Remember that in the fourth quarter. The ball goes in low to O'Neal. Out in front to Cato, and he swings it to Brunson. In low, munched away by Ori, away from Rasheed Wallace. Wallace gets it back after it's saved by Brunson. Now the ball to Ryder. Ryder underneath, shows up a prayer. No good. The rebound is off, and a foul on Shaquille O'Neal. Fouling. And that will send Cato to the line.
Well, Sabonis picked up 2 quick fouls and went to the bench. Shaq picks up his first foul on the offensive rebound by Kelvin Cato, and Cato to shoot 2.
The teams are going to get tough coming in here, folks. A week from tonight, next Wednesday, Phoenix will be here. And I think if they don't play, the Lakers don't play this team in the first round, I think it'll be Phoenix. Tickets are available at Ticketmaster and at the Forum box office. Cato's free throw is no good. Boy, these guys must not like free throwing on either team. The Lakers have missed, 5 in a row? And the opponents are, is this for both teams? 2 out of 8, both teams. Total, that is. Free throw good, 11-7. Those are numbers they like in Vegas. The inbound pass to Jones against pressure. He gives it back to Fox. Very short-cut haircut. Dribble drive down the middle. Bumps into the body of Rasheed Wallace. Now the ball to Jones, goes over in front of the Laker bench. Takes it into Shaq. Out to Fox. Over here to Fisher. He's tempted to shoot the 2. He was standing in the line. Now he does shoot the 2. That's no good. The rebound is off. And a foul on Ori. Easy call, and Ori's complaining.
Robert tried to go for the offensive rebound. Rasheed had good position. Robert reaches in, swings at it with his right hand, and picks up. Totally embarrassed.
By 65, wasn't it?
Something like that.
Yeah. All right, here's Brunson dribbling the ball to front court, double team trap. He almost threw it in the back court. He does get the ball off to O'Neal. He give it over. Here's a pass going to the baseline to Rasheed Wallace. Cross-court pass to Brunson. Boy, he's a good-looking player. Down the middle, shot blocked by Shaq. No jump ball called. The ball is free. Fox had it, still got it. No look, bounce pass intercepted. Nice play down there on the interception by O'Neal. Good-looking 19-year-old. Wasn't playing much early in the year, but he's playing a lot now. In fact, he's starting tonight. Now we got Ryder with the ball. Isaiah from UNLV fame. Wallace down the middle. Throws up an 8-foot jumper. No good. Wallace gets the rebound. Throws it. Eddie intercepts it. There goes Fisher. Eddie will give it back? No, it shouldn't. Shoot it.
Nice
No
job.
reason to give it back.
Well, Robert Horry started it off with good defense. Then Eddie to Derek Fisher, and Fisher rides it home.
The Lakers, who trailed 8-0, now trail 11-9. Brunson with the ball in the front court to Rasheed Wallace all the way to the baseline. They pass underneath, and the layup is good. He's fouled, and the man that got the foul basket is O'Neal. Pretty good-looking player, isn't he?
2 quick fouls on Robert Horry as the Lakers went into trap, and the Blazers did the right thing. Pass the ball, get the cutter. O'Neal gets the basket, and foul. He has a possible 3-point play as the Lakers were burned in their defensive trap. Blazers up 13-9.
Here comes Campbell in, and Horry goes out following his second foul. Eldon can have a real big game against this ball club, but he's going to have his hands full if he tries to guard Rasheed Wallace. Wallace has got quicker feet.
Yeah, it's going to be important for Wallace to try to beat Eldon off the dribble as opposed to just backing him in.
Second free throw, no good. Long rebound comes to Cato, and down to the baseline, the ball is blocked on an attempted shot by O'Neal. The block was credited to Fox. We're halfway through the first quarter. Substitute coming in for the visitors is Brian Grant of Xavier, a 4-year player. Number 1 pick, 8th in the draft by Sacramento when he came in. They signed him to this club on the 9th day of August this summer as a free agent. All right, Brunson gives the ball off, handled by Ryder. Ryder guarded by Fox. Fox, a good defender. Out to Brunson. Brunson holds it up and gives it back to Ryder. Ryder dribbles. He's down the middle. He loses the ball. There goes a breakaway. No passing lane, and Eldon wisely hangs on to it. Gives the ball to Jones. Up in the front court to Fisher. Out in front to Campbell. Dribble down the middle. Did he walk? Only 6 steps. Got away with it. Bounce pass into Shaq. He turns. He throws up a 5-footer and scores right in the face of Cato. Not only is Cato at 6'11", only 255 pounds, he's a raw rookie. And it's 13-11.
Not only that, Chick, he utilizes his jumping ability too much to play defense.
Here's kicking the ball against the Lakers.
What I mean by that is he relies on shot blocking. He allows players to get good offensive position. And at this level, you can't rely on shot blocking.
I think in a sense, Mario Bennett of the Lakers does that too. All right, the ball in low. Right-hand hook shot, no good. Put up, and complaining on the non-call is Brian Grant. Ball taken by the Lakers, and here is Fisher. Fisher, you just can't tire him out. The ball goes in low to Shaq, brings it over to Jones. Screen by Shaq, Jones around it, pick and roll, back to Shaq, under the basket to Eldon, and there's the pass. They didn't call a foul. Eldon got ripped. The ball in low to Eldon. This time he's fouled hard. And the player that fouled him said, "Did you see that one?" Cato gets the foul.
Kelvin also is asking the official, can you count to 3?
3 seconds, you bet.
That was a nice pass from Shaq on the non-call. Eldon goes up, and the players both challenging him, no foul. And Shaq gets it back and says, "Eldon, try it again." And Cato says, "Can you count to 3? What comes after 2?
I agree with you. That's exactly.
He never did leave the lane.
No, he's been there all the time. Free throw is good. And the Lakers could catch him after trailing 8-0. 66% free thrower, Campbell. No, I think he's better than that. He's 60. Let's call him 70%. Lakers trail in the first 3 games of this 4-game series, 2 games to 1. Jones missed one of the games in the series, and Shaq missed another one. But that's commonplace at this time of the year. A lot of players out with nagging injuries and so forth. The ball goes over to Brian Grant. He passes under the basket. He fools Shaq. Delays it a minute and then puts it up and in. Rasheed Wallace.
That's a good play.
Ryder.
Good play by Shaq not to commit that foul, though. He was beaten, after he was not. That wasn't even his man.
The Lakers have never led yet. Fox has got the ball. Dribble drive down the middle. They pull him down to the floor, and there's going to be a foul call. And coming over to argue on the play is Brunson. Did they call it on Brunson? Rasheed Wallace is the guy that pulled him down.
Well, I thought it was Rasheed Wallace that they called the foul on.
I did too.
Rasheed Wallace and
watch Brunson.
Rick Fox going at it. 2 North Carolina grads there, or alumni.
What they call it on, Jimmy? That's what I'm saying.
They gave that to Brunson?
Yep.
Brunson said, "I know I haven't been in this league very long, but come on, guys."
That was unbelievable. Anyway, the free throw by Fox is good. He's going to try to tie it up. That's his first point of the game. Very low-scoring quarter by both teams. We're tied at 15. Rasheed Wallace will bring the ball in. And he brings the ball in this time to Brunson. Brunson filling big shoes for Damon Stoudemire. Now the ball to Ryder. Ryder's got 4 points. Out in front, they clear to Brian Grant. He is 6'9", 254 pounds. Brunson with it. I like his style. Then low to Rasheed Wallace on Campbell. Campbell gets the foul.
They catch Derek Fisher reaching in.
Reaching in from front?
Yeah.
That's good. Brunson won't foul out. Campbell could.
As Rasheed Wallace is making his move to the middle, Derek Fisher reached in from the side, a little bit from behind the side, and hit him across the arm.
65%er. Free throw good, and again the Blazers lead 16-15. On the bench, disconsolate, and I don't blame him. Arvydas Sabonis. Next free throw is good, and it's 17-15. Well, certainly the Lakers haven't taken advantage of Sabonis' absence. They're down by 2, and here comes Fox. Dribble drive. Get down the middle. Nobody guarding him, so he gives to Campbell. Campbell says, why'd you give it to me? And the guy that gave it to him said, I don't know, because you gave it back. And an easy play as Brunson lays the ball off to the trail man, Ryder, after a horrible play by Eldon. 19-15, the Blazers. Fisher with the ball, dribbling against Brunson, beats him, comes underneath, puts it up, and he's knocked down. He'll shoot 2.
The one thing Derek Fisher does and does very well is protects the ball when he goes to the rim generally. He puts his body on the bigger players. He turns the corner against Brunson, knows Kelvin Cato is there, but jumps right into him. And that's what you do to shot blockers. Don't give them any space. Jump right into their chest, so you got to get contact.
Now both of their centers have 2 fouls too. That's Cato's second.
Well, Mike Dunleavy's making some decisions right now what he wants to do with still 3 minutes and 46 seconds to go in this first quarter.
Free throw is good by Fisher. He's got 3 points. Every Laker that has played has scored except Ori.
Coming into the ballgame for the Lakers, Sean Rooks.
I was just going to say to you, said Dunleavy's trying to decide what to do. I was just going to say he might try to trade for Rooks because Rooks plays so seldom with the Lakers. Rooks is in, and so is Corey Blunt. The free throws, both good, and it's 19-17. The Lakers trail. Fisher got the free throws. Picking up in the backcourt is Fisher. He's guarding Brunson. Brunson, never drafted, went to the CBA. At Connecticut, was a senior, leading scorer. Good player. Pass into the basket, fumbled out of bounds at the baseline. Not quite able to hang on to it is Rasheed Wallace. Looks to me like he's curbed his temper a little bit, Stu.
Well, hopefully, because he's got a short fuse. It doesn't take much for him to explode.
That's what I mean. And when he doesn't explode, he's a heck of a player.
Yeah, I like it.
All over to Fox. He hit the 20-footer to tie it up at 19. 3:17 left to play. Fox really spotted up beautifully on that play. Now with the ball, Brunson. He tells Ryder where to go, and Ryder says, I've been there before. Ryder goes under the basket. Here comes Rasheed Wallace out in front. Now the ball goes over to Ryder for a 3-pointer. Look out. No good. Nice rebound, Eldon Campbell. Long arm reach. Give the ball to Kobe. The crowd says, come on, Kobe, show us something. Kobe says, yeah, I'll reduce. And he got it, a 20-footer.
Well, Kobe, they weren't really defending him. I guess they figured since it was 1-on-3 that he wouldn't shoot. Kobe says, you got to defend me at all times.
That's first Laker lead, Stu.
First time they've led in the ball game.
And Bill Sharman in his playoff days holds the all-time record for free throwing. 92, make it 93%. Shot put up underneath, no good, and then the rebound is put in by Brian Grant of Xavier. And it's 21-21. Dribble drive in front court. Put it up. Fox. It's in there. Nice little scoop shot under the basket, and the Lakers lead for the second time.
Boy, his center of gravity is nice and low, and he stays down low, and he's able to move around the court easily.
Such strong legs and hands. Now the ball given off to Brunson. Out bad pass. Ryder knocks it down, chases. He's against Kobe. That'll be fun to watch. Now the ball goes over to Brunson. In low, they give the ball off, a pivot under the basket. It's put up under there, and it's good. Nice play by Stacey Augmon. UNLV went to John Muir High over in Pasadena in his earlier years. We're tied at 23. Now the ball to Fox. Fox dribbling the ball. Remember, the Lakers were behind 8-0 when Sabonis went out of the game with his second foul. And now it's 23-all. Dribble by Fisher. Backhand layup. Spiked out of bounds. Fly swatted away by Rasheed Wallace.
Actually, it seemed like Rasheed should have just caught that ball because the shot was already missed by Derek Fisher. And on the second attempt, it almost seems that the ball was blocked by Rasheed.
That's 2 blocks for Rasheed. Fox has got the ball. Fox holds it up and gives the ball off to Bryant. Jones is on the bench. Bryant has to fire. It's on the way to beat the clock. It's no good. And what do we got called? Ball coming to the sideline. Did they say the 24 expired?
No, went over the corner.
Oh, went over the corner.
Yeah, I mean, corner of the backboard.
Okay. Just didn't get much out of that possession. Didn't have enough time, I guess. Here's Brunson. Just because the shot was blocked, that doesn't reset to 24, folks. Here's the ball to Augmon. Down the middle, Augmon. His second basket in about a minute. No good. The rebound is off and it's taken by Kobe. Kobe pulled down past the midcourt to Fisher. Fisher dribbling the ball. Fisher dribbles between the legs. Almost lost it to Rooks. Rooks almost stepped on him. Backhand layup. Fisher, no. Rebound is off, taken by Rooks. Throws the ball out in front. A hard fall at the baseline. And here's the dribble drive by Kobe. And Kobe's fouled in the act of shooting. Wow, I think it's getting rough at that baseline down there.
Well, Derek Fisher has never been one to shy away from a little bit of contact. He's one tough hombre himself as he attacks and attacks and attacks. Goes to the rim, tries to make a little backhand basket there. Doesn't get anything to fall. Good hustle play by Sean Rooks.
The Lakers missed their first 5 free throws, but they've made their last 6. Now make it 7, and they lead for the third time, 24-23. I don't think either of these teams at this juncture of the game would scare Chicago.
Now, both of these teams throughout the season, though, have put a little fear into Chicago.
That's right.
As Walt Williams makes his first appearance of the night for the Blazers.
Tomorrow night we'll be down at the Pond in Anaheim against the Clips, and they're playing pretty darn good basketball despite not getting many W's. They're still playing very good basketball. We'll be on Channel 9 at 7:30 and on these Laker radio stations at 7:15. That's tomorrow night. 25-23, both free throws by Kobe give the Lakers the lead. Ogman takes it off and it goes in low. Rasheed Wallace turns, shoot over Campbell. No good. Rebound hit and knocked out of bounds. Should be out of bounds. Rooks thought it was touched, and so did I, by Brian Grant last. But it goes to the visitors.
Well, I thought that was a good call myself by the officials, as Rooks seemed like he touched the ball last on that rebound.
All right, the ball into the basket to Brunson. He puts it up. No good. The rebound is off to Sean Rooks. Length of the court pass to Fox, an 80-foot pass. Fox dribbling the ball to baseline. He runs in opposition from Walt Williams. Remember him with Sacramento and other teams? Rooting the whistle, and rooting is the call. You can't use your knee.
That's going to send Eldon Campbell to the line, as he was just trying to keep Eldon off the low box area there, using his knee and his forearm, pushing in the back. And
I think the forearm more than the knee, didn't you? All right, Eldon at the line. The Laker bench is doing a little bit of a job. They've scored 7 points with that free throw. Campbell and Bryant splitting the 7.
You know, the way the Lakers started, I wouldn't have thought they could have gotten to 26 points at the end of the quarter. And Eldon has the chance to make it 27 with 39 seconds left to play.
Which he does. 27-23, the Lakers lead it. And 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Williamson with it. Almost intercepted his pass in the backcourt to Brunson. Fisher's going to get a foul. We're done driving him. Brunson out in front, gives the ball to Washington. Dribble down the middle, in deep, throws up a 6-footer way short. Reaches up, gets it back, puts it up, and that's not short. Puts it in. Nice play. Williams is a good basketball player.
He just gave a fake pass, and that's what enabled him to score on the rebound attempt.
27-25. The Lakers have the ball in the lead with 13 seconds left to play in the period. Here's Fisher looking for Kobe. Kobe dribble drive. Kobe in the air. Throws up a square. Hoping for a rebound play by a teammate. And the rebound is off. Campbell throws it. No good. Now a length of the court. Toss of the backboard from under one.
Lakers shot 40% in that first quarter. The Blazers 39%. Lakers out-rebounded them 15-12.
Look at the Lakers. What the heck's the matter with Jones and Fox? Can't get together in that simple grade school play. One guy's got it out of bounds. He signals for the other guy to go out of bounds and passes him the ball there. In the meantime, the 5 count has expired. That was ridiculous. I've never seen that, even in a high school game, I don't think, Stu.
Where the violation there? That's the first time I've seen it for the Lakers.
I hope it's the last. All right, Sabonis is back in the ball game. Shaq is in for the Lakers. Handing out in front now, a guy that we're all familiar with out of the University of Michigan. Here's Williamson with a 2-pointer just inside the 3-point line, and he hits it. Williams knocks it home, and it's 27-27.
Well, he's got a lot of offensive ability. You really got to get to him early.
You really do. He played at Maryland, 7th player picked in the draft originally in the first round, and the ball over to Eddie Jones. He and Fox just had a bonehead play. The ball over to Shaq. He is fouled from behind. That was a bad foul, but I'm sure they will give it to Ogman.
Yeah, Stacey Ogman from behind.
Yeah.
Just not strong enough to go up and try to contest Shaq after he's that close to the basket and that close to the rim. So he gets a 3-point opportunity as the Lakers go back up by 2.
Shaq's free throw.
He hasn't made any yet tonight.
Well, let's see what he does now. He still hasn't. That's 5, isn't it? He's missed. Is that right, Jimmy? 4 he's missed. 3 and 4. All right. right, 29-27, the Lakers are in front. Strange game. Gary Grant's in the ball game. Here's a jump shot outside again by Williams.
Yeah.
If they don't know from this fast playing, we know. How come they don't know? You got to go out on him. And he's not fast enough once you go out on him to do much harm on you. 29-29. He's a big kid at 6'8", 230. Dribble drive down the middle. Kobe lets the ball slip out of his hands, goes out of bounds, and as it was going out, it was touched, and it'll go out of bounds off the hands of Williams to the Lakers with 11 on the clock.
Well, Kobe working against Gary Grant. Gary always has been a good defender.
Jump shot, but up and in. Fox gets his 8th point of the ball game. Fox is the leading scorer for the Lakers. Fox is the leading scorer for both teams. Outside of Shaq, he also has 8. 31-29, the Lakers. Ogden with the ball. In low to Sabonis. Try to get Shaq in foul trouble. The hook shot is short because of Shaq's presence and made him alter the shot. Long passes Shaq. He stumbled, retained his balance, loses the ball. Here we go the other way. Bodies all over the floor. Ball underneath, laying it up and missing it. Rebound is off. Hit by Kobe. It's out of bounds to Portland. Boy, you talk about wild. If Portland doesn't get this ball, something's wrong.
Well, Stacey Augmon usually very good at when he attacks the rim.
It was a bad pass by Kobe, as bad as you can make it. Jones fell on his face trying to save it, and this is a comedy of errors that is very serious. Very, very serious, because neither team is playing up to form.
But also, they overplayed Eddie, and they left Kobe out of bounds, and there was only one player that he could throw it to. The only other option he had, obviously, was to take a timeout.
That's what Kobe's telling the bench over there. Jump shot outside, missed by Grant. Grant and Williams played together for a while at Sacramento. The Laker lead is 2. Their biggest lead was 3. Eddie Jones tries for a 3, speaking of that. Shot no good. Nice rebound by Shaq out at the free throw line. Campbell takes it into Shaq. Shaq drives on Sabonis. Stepped out of bounds at the baseline. It just continues. This whole thing is a comedy. 31-29. You talk about comedies. Utah doesn't play comedies. They defeated Sacramento 110-95. And now they're only a game and a half behind Seattle for the best in the West. And with the ball out in front, we've got Grant, the forward Grant. Now they bring it over to another Grant, and that's Gary Grant of Michigan, and he puts it in. I mentioned a score, so all of the scores and highlights will follow Laker basketball on Fox News Sports. Out with the ball in the front court, we got the ball off to Fisher. Dribble drive to the corner of the key. We're tied at 31. Ball goes in low. And they knock it loose. Another turnover for the Lakers. That's 5 turnovers in the second quarter. Underneath comes Gary Grant. Spins it up, no good. He played with the Clips several years. And the Laker coach is a little befuddled, I think. And he goes to the bench and brings in Robert Horry.
Well, after the turnover, though, the first rule of defense is you stop the basketball. And nobody really stopped Gary Grant. He went all the way to the basket before defenders started to challenge him. And they fouled him and sent him to the line for 2. Jerry Romano is producing. Doug Freeman directing for Fox Sports News. Free throw by Gary Grant, his 3rd point off of the bench. They just signed him to a 10-day contract. Out of the game, Campbell. In comes Horry. He got 2 quick fouls. And the Lakers fall behind 32-31. The Lakers have 8 turnovers in the game, 5 in this quarter. Yeah, that'll kill you.
Portland has 2 turnovers for the game. Gary's second free throw, no good. He's been playing in the CBA. There's a dribble drive down the middle. Williams underneath, gives it off, and put up by Sabonis and missed. The rebound is off into the basket, put it up and score it. Nice play, and that play was made by Brian Grant. There's 2 Grants out there, Brian and Gary. They are not related. 34-31, the Blazers by 3, and a badly needed timeout call by 31. Los Angeles behind. Fox takes it into Shaq. Shaq turn, right-hand hook, the 6 is good. You see the guy he's playing against now, Sabonis has his hands in his pockets defensively. He just can't afford that 3rd foul if they want to have any chance of a victory tonight, or at least that's the way it seems. 34-33, the Lakers are behind. The ball to Sabonis. Down the middle, a great pass to Augmon, and a fantastic block by Shaq. Out of bounds. What a play by Shaq after a sensational Sabonis pass.
Shaq almost just took that basketball out of Augmon's hands. As Augmon goes up, he goes up with the ball, but he doesn't come down with it, as Shaq has most of it.
Okay, that's Shaq's 3rd block. Here's a jump shot outside again by Williams. As I said, maybe they'll learn to guard him pretty soon. He's only been in the league 6 years. 36-33, the Blazers leading it by 3. And Williams in the ball game off of the bench now. Made 4 out of 5 shots, 8 points. Shaq's inside against Sabonis. Goes into Shaq. Out in front to Fisher, to Fox. One of his regular three-pointers, and he hit it.
Say one of his regular?
Yeah, one of his regular.
Say he's good for 2 a game, huh?
That's 10 games in a row he's had a three-pointer. At least one. In 8 of those, he had at least 2 and sometimes 3 long passes underneath to Grant. Brian Grant couldn't handle it. Ball off his hands. Bad pass by Sabonis. Turnover. And Jones has got the ball following the third turnover for Portland. We're tied at 36. Fox with the ball. And low to Shaq. Dribbles. Comes underneath. Puts it up and it won't roll in, but it's tipped up and in by Robert Horry. Horry's second rebound, his first basket, and the Lakers lead again.
You know how hard it is to move someone that weighs 295 pounds? Shaq just moves Sabonis around.
Sabonis bouncing underneath. Nobody guarding number 44, Brian Grant. And he scores easily.
Again, went into a trap, and when you get the ball to Sabonis, you're going to get some nice passes. He's a nice passer.
He sure is, especially wraparound passes. He's got and the guys on the team have been playing with him long enough. Now here's a bad pass, tipped away and out of bounds by the Blazers. So that's saved a turnover. We're tied at 38.
Well, Rasheed Wallace comes back in for Brian Grant. Brian Grant did a pretty good job again while he was in there, especially on the glass.
He sure did. Waiting for the ball to come in. It comes into Shaq. He gives to Fox. Fox in the air. He likes to bank it. Oh, he banked it and went in and came out. And the rebound is Sabonis. Sabonis gives the ball. And off it comes to Gary Grant. Gary Grant down the middle. Has it knocked off his leg. It's picked up by Fox. Fox in the front court. Down the middle of Fisher. Here comes Jones underneath. Gets the pass and scores.
Well, they did an excellent job of finally getting the ball to the middle of the court. It's very difficult to run a break from the sideline.
Sabonis dribbling in deep. Horry backs up and says, "Go ahead, score, big fella." And he did, 40-40.
And he did it in slow motion.
Of course, Horry has 2 previous fouls. It's better to give 2 points there than get his third foul. Pass in low to Shaq. Pivot goes around Sabonis and done. Sabonis is helpless at the defensive end. Absolutely helpless. Shaq's got 12 points. I'm not taking anything away from Sabonis. I think he's one of the greatest players that ever lived and played that position, particularly in his early years in Europe. But wow. Here's a jump shot outside. That's good. Put up and in. Walt Williams again giving him 5 out of 6, and that's a three-pointer, and the Blazers lead 43-42. I'm going to call. Give me the phone. I want to call down there, Raymond. I want to tell him that guy 42 should be guarded. And here's the ball to Shaq.
Who you calling?
I don't know which one of them to ask. Here's the ball going over to Fisher. Fisher dribbling the ball to base. Comes underneath. Puts it up. Puts it in. And the last guy there was Sabonis, and he didn't make any effort outside of just raising his hand up a little bit.
Well, that's about all he normally does. He doesn't jump to block shots. At 7-3, all he has to do is raise up on his tippy toe.
44-43, the Lakers. Gary Grant has the ball. Just up from the minor leagues. But, of course, he's been around the big leagues many years. Ball in low to Sabonis. Over Shaq. Hook shot of 6, no good. Sabonis starts trying a hook shot that he just can't make. He's not even getting his body turned toward the basket, let alone even getting on his tippy toe, as you call it.
Well, he's not getting his body turned because he's not any kind of a high fly act. He doesn't jump on the shot, so he's trying to protect the ball from Shaquille, shooting it almost sideways, and he's not having a lot of success with it.
Augman goes out of the game, and coming back in is Isaiah Robert. Isaiah Ryder, here's the ball over to Fox. His second 3 is good.
Somebody better tell the Blazers that he can shoot too.
I believe that's 9 out of 10 games that he has made at least 2 3-pointers. 47-43. Ryder's got the ball, and the Lakers have the lead. Ryder looking for somebody to give it out to Williams. Triple drive down the middle. Throws it underneath to Sabonis. That's a great pass and a slam dunk by Sabonis. Nice play by Williams. Boy, he's played well off the bench. 47-45. When we were making commentary before the game, we said it could be he or Campbell. Pass under the Shaq. Shaq is fouled. Shaq will go to the line for 2.
Well, Rasheed Wallace was coming over to double team Chick, and I mean, he gets the foul and took all the punishment. I'm surprised that he's not rubbing his chin or something as he turned, or as Shaq turned right into him.
Yeah, he's lucky he didn't get hurt on that play. Shaq is a monster of a man. Nothing dirty about the play, just that Ryder was going one way and Shaq the other. Shaq's 5th free throw of the game results in his first make. 1 for 5. And the Lakers have a 3-point lead for the second time. He made 2. 49-45. The Lakers by 4. Rick Fox has made 24 of his last 49 three-pointers. That's 49%. He's 2 for 2 tonight. And out in front, the ball belongs to Walt Williams. Williams gives the ball over to Ryder. Three-point country, stands across the line now. Ryder in deep to the smaller man Fisher. He's around Fisher. Under and block shot by Eddie Jones. Eddie double teamed. Here's the ball in the front court. Eddie usually is guarding Ryder, but that time on a mismatch, they had Fisher catch him. Here's the ball to Shaq. Turn, shoot, 10-foot jumper on the way to go. Bounces twice on the rim. The rebound to Williams. Length the court pass to Rasheed Wallace, and Fisher beats him to it. Fisher literally outran him in the ball. Here's Fox. To Shaq at the baseline. Shaq's pass knocked back to him. Shaq backs underneath. And here's a slam dunk. Again, Sabonis made no effort to stop him. And as a result of that, he did not get his third foul, but the Lakers get another 2. The Lakers got to watch the visitors call a timeout. 51-45, the Lakers.
Well, with the 63%.
The big numbers, of course, posted by Shaq and by Williams. Playing the post is Isaiah against Jones. He backs Jones in. He turns and shoots an 8-footer that's beautiful because he was really muscled, and he's telling the referee about it. Delay a game or technical?
Technical foul.
I said he was telling the referee about it. He must have used the wrong word when he told him.
Yeah. The adjectives that he used to describe the event weren't acceptable to the officials.
He made a heck of a play.
Yeah.
He really did.
There were 2 players draped on him.
Okay, Eddie at the line. Jones had only 1 field goal in his last game. Tonight he's got 2. One of them a three-pointer that started the Lakers scoring. He makes the free throw, and the Laker lead is 5, 52-47.
Well, the full court pressure against the Lakers.
Here's a length to court pass to Jones. He settles under it. Gives the ball down the middle of Horry underneath to Campbell. It slips out of his hand, but he was fouled.
Is that the bonus? Nope.
Sabonis isn't going to get any fouls, I'm telling you.
It was close. They catch Walt Williams on this play. Lakers did a good job of taking care of the full court pressure. Rick Fox ran the baseline and then threw the long court pass.
Fox is a brilliant player, mentally brilliant. You know that?
He comes out of that North Carolina program, and they normally put out some pretty intelligent players.
Shaq makes the free throw. Remember, the Lakers started, or Campbell makes the free throw, excuse me. And the Lakers started nothing for 5. Now they've made, with both of those, 15 out of 16 since they missed their first 5. Is that a turnaround? This is the biggest lead, 7 points, 54-47. Here's the ball, cross-court pass to Williams out in front. They give to Brunson. He fires for 3, and he got it. Brunson knocks home the three-pointer. And for Brunson in the ball game, that is his 5th point. And it's now 54-50. That was a big basket for them. They were down by 54-47. Over on the sideline is a dribble drive by Fox. Comes behind the boards. Snaps the ball to Campbell. He throws it away. And it's taken by Rasheed Wallace. Wallace to Brunson. Brunson in the front court. Over to Isaiah Ryder. 20-foot jumper on the way. Bounce in? No. Came off the top of the board but didn't hit the rim. And Campbell gets the rebound. Cross-court pass to Fisher. Fisher drives the base. Contact at the base. No harm, no foul. Ball out in front to the big man, Robert Horry. 2:42 to play in the first half. Mark Heisler, great writer for the Times, will be with Stu at halftime. On radio, dribble drive Horry, baseline, slip, puts it up, didn't get it, rebound off, Sabonis had it, and there's a loose ball foul, probably Horry's 3rd.
Eddie Jones.
Could be Eddie.
Yeah.
He was there.
Eddie battling Sabonis for that loose ball and picks up the foul. That's the first foul of the game on Eddie as Shaq gets ready to come back into the game.
54-50, 2.5 to play in the first half, and Shaq returns. Fox goes out. Boy, has he played a nice game. 14 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, and 105 pounds of heart. 2:26 left to play. Brunson has the ball. He's a nice-looking little youngster, isn't he? Bounce pass into Ryder. Stolen by Eddie Jones, cutting in front of Ryder. Typical Eddie Jones steal. Nice
He
play.
said that, though. It was Brunson's error. He should have waited. He saw it in the
Jones
top.
dribbling in deep. Comes around his man. Throws it up. Didn't get it. He knew that he was going to get by the big man Sabonis, but then others came to contact him. Here's the ball over. And a three-pointer. That's no good. Put up by Ryder. The rebound is hitting the air like a volleyball. Ryder is one of those that's up after it, and he gets it. Ryder above the three-point line. 54-50. Ball over to Williams. He's hot tonight. This 20-footer no good. The rebound is off, taken by Sabonis.
Nice
bounce pass over to Williams for 3. And Williams gets another 3. And Williams has 14 points in the ball game. Williams with Portland, Stu. I think his high has been 11 points.
What a clever pass by Sabonis.
There's a leg foul on the other side over there by Brunson.
That's only the fourth team foul on the Blazers. Ball will be taken out. That 7-point lead the Lakers had is dwindled.
Those 2 3-pointers make a difference. 1:25 left to play in the half. There's going to be a foul. Somebody holding Jones over there.
Ryder.
And they call it.
And he can't say anything because he already has the one technical. Isaiah is saying to himself, boy, would I like to be able to voice my opinion.
He's liable to voice it anyway. Coming up after tonight's game, it's Fox Sports News. It's Fox Sports News. I beg your pardon. A look at all of today's sports action. On radio, stay tuned for the post-game show and the Lakers Line. Talk show with Stu. Eddie looking for his 8th point. Gets it. And the Lakers lead by 3. They had a 7-point lead. That's the biggest of the ball game. Here's Brunson with it. Brunson in the front court. Brunson sees Ryder go down the middle. Can't get him the pass because of the defense by Jones. Now the ball given to Sabonis. Bounce pass back to Brunson. Underneath, lay it up and missed the layup. The rebound is off to Jones. To midcourt, he gives to Fisher. Fisher dribble drive. Down the middle, gives the ball to Shaq. And Shaq's underneath and misses it. Tipped up and kept alive by Horry. But it bounces off to Ryder. Ryder in the front court to Brunson. Brunson's cross-court pass knocked away and out of bounds. Going to go out of bounds to Portland. 54 seconds.
Robert Horry got a fingertip on that ball as Walt Williams had spotted up behind the 3.
56-53. Tomorrow night, the Clippers from the pond. 7:15, radio, 7:30. Hook shot by Sabonis, catches the rim and falls in. And it's 56-55. Sabonis gets his 8th point in the ball game. Coming with the ball, Eddie Jones. Eddie dribbling the ball in the front court. Eddie yo-yoing up and down. Eddie's guarded and pursued out there by Ryder. Now the ball to Fisher for a 3-pointer. Straight away, short. Rebound is off. Who's going to get it? Fisher. He's a bulldog. Throw him another bone. 27 seconds left.
He's a fighter. He is a fighter.
56-55. He played a game once when he was a kid. The score was 26-25. His team won it. His aunt, who raised him, said, or his mother said to him, how many points did you make? He said 26.
He made them all, huh?
Made them all. 58-55. Dribble drive and the basket is put up and in by Fisher that we were eulogizing. 3-point lead. 6 seconds left. Oh, there's a ticky-tack foul and a silly foul by Fisher.
They had it to give.
And it might work against his credits late in the game, huh? At halftime on Fox Sports West, Paul Sunderland will bring you up to date on scores around the league. And on KLAC and the Laker Radio Network, Mark Heisler will be with Stu. He's from the time. Jump shot by Williams. He's knocked down hard at the buzzer. And there is. Portland played nearly as well as they can in the first half. Particularly Sabonis offensively. All right, the ball is brought into Eddie Jones. He fumbles, saves it at the baseline, gives to Fox. Fox in midcourt to Robert Horry. Dribble right, comes in deep on Sabonis. Around him, backhand layup is good. And Sabonis is going to start out with his hands in his pocket again, I guess. However, that was a very clever dribble.
Nice move by Robert Horry.
Yes.
That's what you do against pressure again. I keep repeating it. Attack.
60-55, the Lakers. Their biggest lead was 7. Of course, at the start of the game, 8-0. The biggest lead for Portland was 8. Fisher doing some refereeing, and his mama told him, you'll never be a good referee, kid, but you'll be a good player. So the ball goes out of bounds, as it should, to Portland. Handling the ball is Jermaine O'Neal. Just 19 years of age in his second year, like Kobe. Now the ball to Ryder, bounce in low to Rasheed Wallace. Wallace can't go any place with Fox, so he goes outside and drills a 20-foot jumper. Both of them out of North Carolina's fine program.
Well, I haven't seen very many players dribble away from a double team to the corner and turn around and shoot a jump shot with 2 guys on him.
That's his first basket in 5 shots in the game. Here's the ball to Horry, bounce pass to Fox. Fox dribbled right. Did he travel? No, he was fouled by Rasheed Wallace. Ticky-tack.
Rasheed Wallace goes over to the official and said, this is the NBA. You can't call those kind of fouls.
I didn't think there was much of a foul, to tell you the truth, Stu.
Well, as he reached in, and I think that persuaded the official that something was wrong. When you reach in, you're normally out of position defensively, and he gets whistled.
And, two, the angle of the referee to see the play might have looked totally different than the one we see up here in our camera.
Right, and I know it looked different from up here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. Exactly. Fisher. Inside, Shaq posting up, and Sabonis pushing him around a little bit. Robert Horry fumbles the ball away and is picked up by Rasheed Wallace. In the front court now by the fine rookie Rick Brunson of Temple. Brunson takes it in low, stolen by Fox. Fox stole that ball beautifully away from Jermaine Wallace. More experience for Fox.
But Jermaine O'Neal, that was his fault. He did not keep his man sealed after they got position.
And didn't go to meet the ball. Pack under the Shaq. Shaq zips it up, no good. Let's see who they call it on. There's 3 or 4 guys around him.
I tell you, Shaq beat Sabonis up all the way across the key. Then got the pass, then turned and beat him some more. Got fouled. Now Shaq is going to shoot some free throws.
Wallace is at the line. Shaq free throwing in the first half. Missed his first 4, made his last 2.
Well, they didn't call the foul on Sabonis.
No, they called it on Rasheed.
Didn't catch Rasheed, so that's 3 on Rasheed, only 2 still on Sabonis.
Shaq makes his 3rd consecutive free throw, and the Lakers now have made 18 of their last 19.
And that's after they started the game. Nothing for 5.
That's unbelievable. Now they miss. They're human after all. But 18 out of 20 will be pretty good after a 5-0 start. 61-57 the ball to O'Neal. One bounce dribble, slap, 18-footer short. Rebound is off to Rasheed Wallace. Out in front to Brunson. They take it over to Ryder. I'll tell you, when Stoudemire is back, that pass outside will find many more hands before anything happens. He's a great one, but he's got a sprained ankle tonight. Here's the ball to Sabonis. Turn, right-hand hook. It's a prayer, and it falls in as he was falling sideways. 61-59. Laker lead 2. The Lakers driving to the northern goal hour left. We're high above the sideline. This is not a sellout. It's only 16,758. Jones three-pointer outside, no good. Jones hustles for the ball, and he got there. Other guys stood around on both teams and looked. Here's the ball to Fox. Back to Shaq. He's underneath. Slam dunk.
Yeah, when he gets that kind of position, that's the way he's got to attack everybody. Not only Sabonis, but everybody, which he normally does.
He's got 19 points in the game. The Lakers' lead is 4. Their biggest lead is 7. Now we got Brunson out in front. If you see him on the street tomorrow, call him Rick. If you see him on the street tomorrow, he'll be in Portland because they fly home after this game. Pass underneath. Rasheed Wallace turn and shoot over his pal, Rick Fox.
Shoot over him is an understatement.
I'll say that was a murderous slam dunk. 63-61. The Lakers are up by 2. Here's the ball over to Jones. Screened by Shaq. Jones goes the other way. Goes to base. Goes around his man. Gives the ball to Shaq, who fumbled away a sure basket. Here we go. Isaiah Ryder. Ball from behind. Batted away beautifully and knocked out of bounds by Robert Horry. Look out, Ryder. Look out. You've got one team.
Yeah, that ball was knocked out by the Lakers.
Oh, of course it was. Robert Horry is the only guy that hit it. I think they didn't change it. Horry's the only guy I think that touched
Well, from behind, Robert Horry reaches in and knocks the ball right out of the hand of Isaiah Ryder.
They got to change the call, and they're going to. Good. Lakers don't want to cheat to win. Ball into Rasheed, and he hits a 20-foot jumper. We're tied at 63. 9 minutes to play in period. Jimmy Pels, our statistician, tells me that's 3 consecutive baskets for Wallace in this half. He didn't make any of the 4 shots he took in the first half. Eddie Jones out in front to Fisher. 8:45 left to play in the 3rd quarter. In low to Shaq. You know where he's going. That's just fall away in the lane for 10-footer straight away. I think they're going to have to take the ropes off the wrists of Sabonis and let him play a little
bit. He shouldn't be playing handcuffed right now.
Well,
we're in the 3rd quarter and he only has 2 fouls.
That's what I'm saying to you. But he's still playing handcuffed, is he not, in your opinion?
It seems like he is, but maybe it's just lack of mobility.
Okay, 65-63. Here's a ball knocked loose by Fisher. Picked up by Horry. Fisher in the front court dribbling. He's in deep. He takes it over to Jones. Eddie dribbles against Ryder, and Ryder's with him like a fly in sugar. Now the ball out to Fox. Fox holds it up, and it's 8:08 to play in the period. Bounce pass into Shaq. Turn, shoot, 15-footer, no good. The rebound volleyball by Horry, but it comes out in front, and it's a 4-on-3 break. Now with the ball, Brunson. Like Eddie Jones, he went to Temple, different years. Ball corner in the key to Sabonis. He can shoot from out there. He's going to try to prove that shit. His shot is no good for 3 points. And the rebound is Eddie Jones. Jones in the ball game rebounding now has a total of 5 rebounds. He's got a block. He's got an assist. And Jones also has 8 points. Jones gives the ball in low to Shaq. Out in front. You know, that's one thing I like about Fox. Jump shot for 3. 3-pointer by Fisher. Fox had a wide-open 3, and he's on this binge of making him steal. You'd think he'd take it, but he didn't. Made a nice pass.
He noticed that that Derek Fisher was open even more so, and he passed the basketball.
And he's got 5 assists and 3 rebounds to go with his points. 68-63. The Lakers by 5. Into Isaiah Ryder. He puts it up. Blocked from behind by Robert Horry. Ori for the second time tonight does it. That's his third block in the game. The ball to Eddie Jones. Underneath to give to Ori. Ori scores. Basket counts. Foul. And that sends the fans into a cheering mood.
Well, you talk about recognition by Eddie Jones. Good job. But Robert Ori deserved the basket because on the double team, he's the guy that blocks the shot by Isaiah Ryder. Some players don't respond well to a double team, and Isaiah 2 times tonight hasn't responded well, gets the shot blocked. Eddie gives the ball up. Robert Ori, who blocked the shot, gets the basket, goes to the line, has a possible 3-point play.
All right, here's Robert. He hadn't made a free throw yet tonight, but he makes this one. It's his third attempt.
And that's an 8-point lead. Is that the biggest?
This is an 8-0 run, and they lead by 8, incidentally, 71-63. And with the ball, we've got Brunson. Brunson looking inside. Rasheed backing up into Fox, knocked him off the end of the floor, gets a pass and scores. Fox doesn't say a word. He got fouled in the play and he knows it. And watch him at the other end now. There'll be some fouls going back. 71-65. Rasheed Wallace doing a great job here. Has made 4 baskets in the quarter and the team has only made 5. He's got 4 of them. Here's the ball to Fox. There's the 3-pointer. That's what he does to get back at you. Just like that, that's his third 3 of the ball game.
But he just does it so effortlessly, Stretch. You know, he stands there and...
Timeout is called. He's 3 for 3 tonight,
20.
Foxy. All right, here we go. The Lakers lead is 9, biggest lead. And now the bounce pass is Gary Granson. They just signed him to a 10-day contract, as we told you in the first half.
Illegal defense.
Pass over to
my
Gary.
goodness.
Gary fires for 3, didn't get it. Rebound is up. Nice rebound, two-handed by Campbell. Campbell and Shaq are both in there. Was it illegal?
Oh, Chick, see, you get away. You get caught sometimes, and sometimes you don't.
Here's Eddie for 3, straight away. He likes that shot, and he hit the shot. He loves to come up there, turn slightly, and bang it. And he does 2 threes for him.
And he does it better going to his left, as most right-handers do, because they can do it quickly and they don't have to square up as much.
77-65. The Lakers lead it now by 12. We're in the third quarter with 5:42 to play. Passing, nobody guarding. O'Neal, he missed the shot. He gets it back, misses it again, tips it up and gets it in. The kid of 19 years of age said, that's a learning experience.
Well, that's called padding your rebounds. That's the old Moses Malone trick.
Sure.
Miss a couple of layups on purpose just so you can get more rebounds.
77-67. Eddie Jones has got the ball into Shaq playing the post. Shaq gives it back to Jones. Wasn't a good pass. He tried to be clever, and the ball is dropped. Picked up by O'Neal. Here's Gary Grant underneath. Rasheed Wallace reaches out and slam dunks. Hey, the Lakers better not get cocky with this lead because this club is not playing up to its form, and they can play up to its form. The Lakers are playing very well in their side of the picture. 5 minutes to play in the third. Tomorrow night, the Clippers. I'm anxious to see that ball game. With Austin at center now. Here's the ball going in low to Shaq. Back out in front to Fisher. Back into Shaq. He beats Sabonis. Sabonis fakes the foul. Got lost. Shaq gets it back. He's tied up. That's a fine play by Jermaine O'Neal.
They're going to call a foul on that play.
No, they're going to call a jump ball, I would think.
No, they're calling it should have been a jump ball.
Oh, yeah. Look, I don't blame the coach, Mike Dunleavy, for yelling.
I mean, he grabs a little bit of the wrist, but from the angle that official had, I don't think he could see the fact that he had him by the wrist. That should have been maybe a jump ball.
I thought it was a jump ball. I called a jump ball. Anyway, the referee called it the way he saw it, and that's all that counts. Team fouls on the Blazers 4, on the Lakers none. Here in the third quarter. Ball to Shaq underneath, that's Campbell underneath. He's fouled by Rasheed Wallace. And Wallace showing a little bit of questionable
foul. Technical foul. I think they're going to catch Eldon Campbell.
That's what I think.
And you know what he's going to get him for? I mean, obviously for complaining on the call, but I think what Eldon is saying, if they call that indeed on Eldon, is that you were 5 feet away from me and you didn't call the foul. The guy at midcourt calls the foul. What are you watching? And obviously the official didn't like those words.
It's on Eldon, technical foul. Did they also call a technical on Wallace?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. No. All right. With 4 fouls, Wallace has got 14 points. He's made 5 baskets in this quarter. Here's Ryder. The former running Rebel shuts him up. They were getting on him a little bit.
Well, Eldon is under the basket, and he gets the ball, goes up. He gets fouled. There's no question he gets fouled. And what he is saying is, how can you not blow your whistle and the guy at midcourt make the call? And like you just explained, Chick, being a former official, it's all about the angle.
Yeah, but you see where the referee is at the end of the court? Campbell wasn't even facing him when he started griping. He didn't talk to that official at all. That's the one he should have been talking to if he wanted And both players were disappointed in the call. It was an easy call to call the foul, wasn't it?
I thought it was a rather obvious call, but...
All right, Eldon at the line. He makes both free throws, and in the game he has made 8 for 8. Wow, nice going, Eldon.
Trying to move his free throw percentage up. That'll do it.
He's got it up to 70. 79 to 70 is the score here. Gary Grant with it, closely covered, and foul on Fisher. Too closely covered.
Just a little too over-aggressive that time.
A couple of players coming in. One for the Lakers is Kobe Bryant. Kobe got to play only a few minutes in the first half. 5 or 6.
Yeah.
All right. Had 4 points. And also coming in the ball game to replace Rasheed Wallace is Brian Grant. So we got 2 Grants in there. Here's the ball to Gary Grant, former Clipper. Now to Brian Grant. And low. Ryder, pass underneath, knocked away and out of bounds by Fox. Good anticipation. Good anticipation defensively.
Well, that time Isaiah Ryder recognized and made a play out of the double team a little better, trying to get the ball inside to Brian Grant.
Lakers lead by 9, but there's an evening to play it in this basketball game. Brian Grant's got it. Down the middle, Sabonis. Right-hand hook shot is in there. That's a beautiful shot. He was about 8 feet to the right of the goal, just on the edge of the painted area, and it's 79-72. They're right in the hunt. Here's Fisher having the ball, dribbling the front court. Fox is in playing the low post. He goes outside. Augman's guarding him. Here comes Shaq. 3 guys will guard him, and it becomes legal. Dribble drive Fisher. Down the middle, Fisher throws it up badly. He's off the bottom of the rim and out of bounds to Portland. Very bad play, and Fisher would be the first to write home and tell about it.
Well, still 3:53 in the third. Lakers were up, 12. Now they see the lead down to 7, possession to the Blazers.
All right, here in the ball in the front court. It's 79-72. Ball out and pass underneath to Augman. He's fouled by Shaq. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The referees look at each other so they both don't call something differently, if possible. 2 fouls on Shaq. Hey, Augman can bring this game to a 5-point game.
Well, free throws have really been a little bit of an advantage for the Lakers. 7 out of 10 for the Blazers. The Lakers have attempted 28. They've converted 21.
We got 15 minutes and 40 seconds to play in regulation, and the Laker lead now is 6 as the first one's converted. And now it's a 5-point game. The 12 points has been diminished quickly. 79 to 74. 5-point game, 3.5 to play in the third. Ball in low to Shaq. Shaq turns, comes underneath, makes a shot up, no good. The rebound is off to Sabonis. They start a fast break. It's intercepted by Fox. Fox in deep. Fox rides it up. Fox puts it up and he blew the layup. Great ride to the basket. Here comes Isaiah the other way. He's got the basket, and it's a 79 to 76 ball game. Oh. Somebody better help out back here. Here's a foul. Going to be on Augman, knocking Fisher down. That's free throw time. I don't know what Stacey was thinking about the way he played that. That wasn't like him.
Well, they had Derek Fisher trapped a little bit, but again, a little too over-aggressive, and the foul took place as Derek was the only outlet for Kobe, and Stacey reaches in and gets contact. A good acting job also by Derek Fisher draws the attention of the official.
An 11-2 run right now for Portland. Remember, the Lakers started nothing in 5 free throwing. I don't want to be redundant, but a lot of people weren't with us at that time. It was right at the start of the game. Since then, they've made 21 of 23. Now 22 of 24. Robert Horry in. Corey Blunt must think he's on a vacation. They never use him anymore. Out of the game comes Shaq.
Well, the coach says that Eldon is playing so well at the power forward position that it's really taken the minutes away from Corey and Mario Bennett, who had been playing quite a bit of time.
Next free throw good, and it's 23 out of 25 they've made since missing their first 5. And the Lakers lead by 5. Here's the ball to Augman. Augman brings the ball over here to the right side. Ryder for 3, no good. The rebound to Fisher.
Foul, Brian Grant.
Brian Grant, boy, that's a costly foul. The play was wide open. No reason for the foul. Timeout is called by Portland, Stu.
2:57 to go into very interesting ball game because records aside, normally they put on a pretty good show.
2 seasoned and very capable coaches. Bill Fitch against Del Harris. Lakers have beaten them 3 times this year, and of course that's the last thing the Clips want to do is go into the summer 4-0 because they have no chance to make the playoffs. But they're building. Sheldon Baylor doing his great job, just as Jerry West does here. Horry makes both free throws. Remember the two that he missed start the game? I said in the first minute he doesn't make them, but later on he does. He's made 3 in a row now. And it's 83-76. 2:52 to play in the period. And the ball in the front court to Stacey Augmon. Augmon takes the ball 20 feet to left side to Gary. Underneath, they give the ball off to Sabonis, and the count of it goes. It went in and came out. Tough luck. He was fouled, and 2 shots coming. I was just saying to one of the saddest incidents I've ever seen in the NBA occurred last year in the 5th game of the playoffs between these clubs up at Portland. It was the 4th game, I believe, because Lakers had home court advantage. Anyway, this big fella played so hard, so determinedly, did everything he could to stop Shaq and couldn't. And he walked off the floor with big, long tears rolling down his cheeks. Remember that?
I remember that one, yes, indeed.
Second free throw, no good. One good, one no good. 83-77 in the ball game. Sabonis now has 13 points. The Laker lead is 6. Out in front the ball to Kobe Bryant. Kobe underneath. A great pass. Horry slam dunks and missed it. Gets it back. Puts it up, brings it out. Now the ball to Kobe. Kobe down the middle. Where you going, Kobe? All the way under. Throws it up and in. Basket count. An incredible finish to an amazing drive. Listen to this. I don't know if I've seen that before, Stu.
Well, you get Kobe into the middle where he can be creative, and you've got some major problems. Brian Grant comes over, fouls him, but body control is what it's all about, Chick. It's body control, and he controls his body as well as any player in the game. Gets the basket and the foul. 3-point opportunity.
See, there's a missed free throw by Kobe and a rebound by Campbell. Gary Grant fouled him intentionally, trying to make sure he didn't score, and the guy not only got the foul, he scored.
Great concentration.
Yep. Body control. Fisher dribble drive. Fisher down the middle. Out in front to Fox. Fox dribble drive. Underneath. He can shoot in close too, can he? Not so well, though. Get out there above the 3. Shot no good. And here comes Gary Grant. Grant in the front court. Grant looks, holds it up. Gives in underneath to Sabonis. Hook shot of 5 is good. Sabonis. This is an old pow horse out there, and I don't mean that in a discrediting manner. I love to watch him play.
You know, he's had so many operations on both legs.
Yeah. Oh, in his prime, the people that watched him in Europe tell us that he was unbelievable.
I would have loved to have seen him there.
I would too. Kobe at the base, 18-foot jumper, no good. The rebound is off to Stacey Augmon. We got a 6-point ball game, minute and a half left in the 3rd. Here's Gary Grant, bounce the ball in low. Dick gives it to the other Grant, Brian. They're not related. Pass underneath, nice pass to Ryder, who scores. Gives a good assist to Brian Grant, and we got a 4-point ball game. 85-81.
Every time the Lakers try to open it up, the Blazers answer.
All right, Fox posting up inside, and Augmon's. Jeez, did Augmon throw him down? He's lucky he didn't get kicked out of the game. Gary Grant comes over and helps Fox up.
Rick did a little bit of acting on that.
I think so, too.
But also, that's just not a smart play by Stacey Augmon. Uses the forearm and pushes him after the whistle, and that gets the technical foul called. Rick.
I think, Stu, if he had walked over and started to help him up, I don't think they'd have called the T. I really don't, because I think there was an awful lot of acting. We were talking about him acting before.
And there was some acting there.
I'll say there was. The free throw is no act. He puts it in. Well, let's see what happens now.
Well, he's still smiling on the play. He knows he got away with a good one.
That is the 15th foul, so he'll shoot 2 more. There's Stacey. Stacey's not the kind of a guy to play dirty basketball. He'll play tough basketball. He's out of John Muir over in Pasadena. Played, of course, at UNLV.
It's about time for Rick to make a free throw clean. He beat the rim up that time. The first one he shot, he hit every section of the rim.
He's going to have 20 points again tonight.
Yeah, that's better.
88-81. He's got a string of games going.
I think he's got 20 right now.
I know it, but in the last 6 or 7 games, he's had some remarkable numbers. Ask Raymond to look him up for us. Here's the ball going in low, 88-81 the Lakers. Pass comes cross court. Sabonis sets, fires, gets a 20-footer. Sabonis, 88-83. And the Los Angeles Lakers out and down to attack once more. 48 seconds left in the 3rd. I want to get some numbers on Fox for you in recent games. It's unbelievable. Here's Kobe dribbling. Kobe underneath. He beat. Oh, he did beat him and lay it up and in as he spun the ball around Isaiah Ryder.
Kobe shows another example to young players, the ability to be able to use both hands, not only on the dribble, but on the shot around the basket.
That's what the kids could practice. Both hands all the time. Jump shot outside for two by Gary Grant. I'm telling you, he's going to help this ball club the way he's playing. They're going to have to cut somebody when Stoudemire. Well, no, he's not on the injured list. Excuse me. He's not on the injured list. Van Exel is in the injured list, and he might come off on Sunday. That would be pretty good, wouldn't it?
Be great.
Yeah. I had the ball out in front to Kobe. Kobe dribbling. Where are you going, Kobe? Bring it over to Fox. He fires for another three. That's no good. The rebound is tipped. Goes out of bounds. Who touched it last, ref? You make the decision. And they say that Gary Grant did.
Well, only 1.9 on the game clock to end this third quarter. Lakers up by 5. So you got an excellent chance here to just catch and shoot.
Here's a good substitution by Mike Dunleavy. He takes the bonus out so he doesn't get that fourth foul or third, whatever it is, and he brings in Cato. Shaq's not in the ball game, so they're not worried about him passing the ball to him against Cato. It's almost a catch and shoot. There's the catch and there's the shot. Three-pointer! Kobe Bryant! Three games, 16 in his last 18 games. And tonight he's got 20. 93-85. Ball on the front comes to Isaiah Ryder. Over here to Williams in for the first time this half, I believe. Walt Williams gives to Wallace. Turn, shoot, miss a 15-footer. The rebound is off to Eldon. Shaq is back in there. Eldon gives the ball in midcourt to Kobe. Kobe finished the quarter with that beautiful three-pointer straight away. Kobe dribbling the ball, brings it out to 10-second line or nearabouts to Fisher. Eddie dribbling, looking for Shaq. Wants to go into Shaq. Still wants to go into Shaq. Says, well, maybe I better take it outside. 4 on the clock. And Ori for three. Didn't draw iron. Hector was just about a week old the last time he made a three. Here's the ball off the backboard, and we got a whistle. What is it called?
Oh, it was a 24-second violation.
Ori doesn't get charged then with a three-point shot. 93-85. I don't just kid him on the air about that, folks. We kid on the airplane about him. He's a marvelous young man. 93-85. Gary Grant gives the ball to Isaiah Ryder, and it goes into Brian Grant. Playing against Shaq at the free throw line. Rasheed Wallace hits a 15-footer straight away. That gives him 16 points in the second half. None in the first half. 93-87. Still very much of a ball game. All the hoopla, all the fancy shots and so forth, they're great. But you got to get the W. Ball in low to Campbell, backing in, turn, right-hand shot, blocked by Rasheed Wallace. Back to Campbell, he puts it up and he's fouled this time. That was a nice block shot by Wallace. Then the subsequent foul probably will be charged to Brian Grant.
Well, Eldon trying to just back in Rasheed, but Rasheed goes up and gets a hand on the shot and goes right back to Eldon, and Eldon makes sure he gets contact, gets the foul on Brian Grant. Eldon at the line where he's been very good this evening.
I'll say he's been good. He's been perfect. He's got 9 rebounds, made 8 out of 8 free throws, got 8 points, and he bounces one in for his 9th free throw without a miss. His field goal shooting is nothing for 3. And of course, for you fans that aren't really close to the game, when he tries a shot like he just did and doesn't make it and gets fouled, he gets the free throws, but he is not charged with a shot attempt. That's why often in the second half you'll say a guy hadn't had a shot in the game. Second free throw is no good. The rebound comes out the free throw line to Campbell, and he fumbles it and is picked up and held on to by Rasheed Wallace. I like the way Wallace has controlled his temper tonight. Pretty darn good from some of the other times we've seen him. He's a good player. Came out of college early.
They all do.
I'll say, for that kind of dough, they can't. They can buy their own college. With the drive, Isaiah in deep, throws up a 6-footer. No, the rebound is Eldon.
That's his 10th, isn't it?
Eldon Campbell comes up with his 11th rebound.
He's been rebounding lately.
Yes, he has. 94-87. Ball in low to Shaq. He puts it up underneath and scores on Brian Grant. 6'9", 254. Just not big enough.
254, you're saying just not big enough.
No.
And he's not when he's outweighed by about 70 pounds.
60 or 70 pounds, right. Lakers lead by 9 in the fourth quarter. Here's the ball to the baseline. Jump shot by Gary Grant. That's good. He looks good. He's been playing in the CBA. And was averaging about 16 or 17 points over there, and they signed him to a 10-day contract, and I don't think they'll let him go. He could really help in the playoffs. But they'll have Stoudemire, remember. The ball underneath to Campbell, fall away 6-footer. His first basket of the game. Comes on his 4th shot of the game. And it's 98-89. Los Angeles in good shape here in the fourth quarter, but let's see what happens with a long way to go, 9.5. Here's Gary Grant. Doesn't he look good still?
He looks very good.
In low to Ryder, turn, jump, 7-footer over Eddie Jones. Then it's 98-89. 98-91 as they move the scoreboard. And we've got 9:14 left to play. Coming to the ball in the attacking zone, the Lakers. Here's Kobe for 2. Shot no good. It comes back to Kobe like it's on a string. Shoots the 20-footer. That not coming back, and it didn't go in either. The rebound is off, and down the floor we go. Here's Gary Grant. He acts like he's been with his club for a month. Ball over the left side to Isaiah. He's due to get hot. Down the middle, a hook shot by Rasheed Wallace. It's in and out. Hartburn rake. And the rebound comes off to Fisher. 98-91, 8:45 to play. Now we got the ball out in front to Kobe. Kobe shut off at the pass at the free throw line by Williams. The ball over to Jones and low to Campbell. Back out to Kobe. Dribble behind the back. Still got the ball. 6 on the clock. Fakes. He's in trouble. Brings it out to Fisher. He's not in trouble. He hits a 3.
Well, you talked about Kobe dribbling behind his back that time. He did that to get away from the second defender. Nice play, and then he gets the assist to Derek Fisher.
Now, Fisher did not make one double play in his first 145 games in the NBA. Of course, he wasn't getting many minutes. But now he has registered 2 double-doubles. And here's a foul down the middle on Kobe Bryant. Fisher has registered 2 double-doubles in his last 2 games. Sunday, he had 13 and 11. And tonight, he's got 13 and 10.
Eldon Campbell goes out, and Robert Horry comes in. Eldon Campbell deserved an ovation when he left because he's been playing good basketball, especially again tonight where he's been rebounding extremely well.
They take Ryder out of the ball game. That kind of surprises me because he's a pretty good defender. He's a scrapper, and he is a dangerous scorer.
So they go big with the back. Walt Williams moving into the backcourt instead of Ryder. Walt Williams about 6'8", so
he can't stay with Eddie Jones, I don't think.
Well, the key, what they're hoping is that Eddie can't stay with him.
That is right, exactly. 2 sides of the coin. 101-91, baseline Rasheed Wallace, his 20-footer no good up, and Shaq's got it, throws it off. If now they say it went over the corner of the board. Well, if it went over the corner of the board, why didn't he blow his whistle then? Don't you agree?
Yeah.
There was no whistle blown at all.
It was late.
And that's why Shaq threw the ball. I saw a play tonight that might make some consternation for some of you. In a game, I forget which game it was, but somebody threw the ball just like Shaq did. It hit the guy inbounds, bounced back out of bounds, and without hitting anything, Shaq, or the guy that did it, caught it. That means that the team that threw it originally, there's another 3 for Fisher, his 3rd of the game. That's his career high. 1 was his career high. 104-91. And Van Exel's the first one up off the bench applauding the guy that took his job temporarily. Here's the pass underneath. Rasheed Wallace grabs it, brings it out to Sabonis. A whistle.
4 seconds. That extra pass.
104-91. Lakers in good shape here.
Rasheed is a technical waiting to happen.
Yeah, he wants to get an early shower. He thinks there's only 1 towel. 7:20 to play. 7:18 to play. And this will level the season series at 2 games apiece if the Lakers can hang on.
Well, home court has been the difference.
Exactly. The ball into Shaq. Backing in on Sabonis. Down the middle. Right-hand hook. That's a nice shot. I mean, he's shooting that shot beautifully. Time out.
Well, he's shooting.
15-point lead and 7 minutes to play. They bring Rick Brunson back in the ball game. They send Williams through the key. Instead, they take the ball into the post man. Sabonis down the middle. He gives the ball off. Bad pass. Nothing on it. And it's intercepted by Jones. And now Jones loses the ball to Rasheed. Nice play by Wallace. Getting the ball back. Here's a 3-pointer by Isaiah Ryder. Shot no good. Rebound is off. Taken and put up and in. Nice shot. And that guy Williams is something special. He's got 16 points. And so is Rasheed Wallace. He's got 16 in the second quarter. Williams got some of his in the first half. 106-93, 6:17 to play. I wouldn't doubt at all. You see these two in the first round of the playoffs, home court Los Angeles, and best of 5. Ball to Kobe. Bounce in low to Shaq. Underneath, put it up to be fouled.
Well, it's going to take something by one of these 2 teams. I mean, a real run of games for either in either direction for these 2 teams not to face one another in the first round of the playoffs. Shaq back to the line.
All right, the Lakers have made, after missing their first 5 in the game, they've made 29 out of 33. 30 out of 34. What Shaq made, Jimmy? 4 out of 9. Come on, big fella, get in there.
Hey, one more and he's 50% what he shoots for the year.
He's 50% now. Free throw is no good. 107-93. And the Lakers, with 6 minutes left to play, are looking for their 4th straight win. Backing in low, putting the ball up to be fouled, and fouled hard by Horry. And that made Rasheed Wallace mad. That really got his temper going.
I told you he's just a technical waiting to happen. He works with a short fuse. He tries to just go back him in and go up, and Robert reaches in and takes a nice foul there, and Rasheed didn't like it.
That was a pretty hard foul. They call it a flagrant foul. That's a good call. I like that.
I don't.
2 plus the ball out of bounds. You think that was a natural swing?
I think he was swinging for the basketball. I think he was swinging for the basketball.
Kobe will shoot the technical, 107-93. And he can give the Lakers their second 15-point lead. And he got it.
Who's the technical on Rasheed?
Uh-huh.
As Rasheed is going up, Robert swings and I thought trying to hit the ball. And obviously he hits Rasheed across the arm rather hard, but that's part of the game, in my mind.
The free thrower now will be Rasheed. He doesn't like it at all. Well, I had just said a few seconds ago that I like the way he controlled himself tonight. He's a talented young man. Free throw is no good, and the crowd will really get on him now. Rasheed, on the year, is not a good free thrower, 65%. And he makes that one, and that puts a clamp on the noise. 108-94, 14 points. 5:55 to play. Ball out of bounds to Walt Williams. Pass in low to Sabonis. Turn. Shaq blocks the shot. Ball is free and it's knocked away and out of bounds. Sabonis must have thought there was something called. He just stopped and looked at the ball right in front of him.
Yeah, I think he thought when the shot was blocked that it went out of bounds because his head was toward the ground and the ball was still in play.
Absolutely right. 108-94, so the Lakers get a break there. And for Shaq in the block shot department, he had 5 in one game against this club this year, and now his 4th of the night was just recorded. A foul at the other end.
Technical foul, Dunleavy.
Dunleavy gets a tee. Sabonis gets the foul, his 4th of the game. He had 2 before the game was 3 minutes old. The free thrower, Kobe. That's good. Oh, what a 5-game series that would or will be. Of course, the Lakers could still finish first.
That's what the Lakers' plans are.
Seattle did not play tonight, and the Lakers will trail Seattle by 3.5 after this victory, if it comes in the last 5:35. Jack Nicholson looking on there. Mike is a pretty cool customer. He really is. He was a heck of a player. He's got a son up in Portland in high school and is a tremendous talent.
Yeah, went for 36-10 in the playoffs, so his team's still alive.
He's very good. His kids are all good tennis players, basketball players. The ball to Kobe. Kobe dribble, feeds it over to Shaq. Shaq against Sabonis. Shaq backing in, turn, shoot, 10-foot jumper. That's no good. The rebound is out. Taken by Ryder, fumbled away. Williams picks it up. Gives the ball off to Brunson. Brunson bouncing. Oh.
Late whistle.
Late is right. It was called. Heaven's sakes, that took 2 seconds to call a kick ball.
There have been a few late whistles tonight.
Or else it's not coming up high enough.
No, it was late because you look at the reaction of the players. They were in the transition game before they stopped.
I watched Washington lose tonight to Philadelphia. I want to tell you a couple of points. That guy Weber is good, even though they lost. Ball in low to Ryder. Ryder backing in, turn, shoot, and a block shot, but a foul. Horry will be called, I think. Yep, Horry gets the call. That's 4 on Robert.
Again, Isaiah Ryder doesn't react to the double team. He sees Robert coming. He just decides that I can go up over everybody. I mean, when you got a double team that early, somebody is open. You've got to get rid of the basketball, make the defense then have to chase.
A kid that started the ball game for them, 19 years old, Jermaine O'Neal will be in between free throws. Ryder makes the charity. That gives him 16. They got a lot of guys with numbers. 17 for Wallace, 16 for Williams, 17 for Sabonis, 16 for Ryder. Out of the ball game goes Williams. Boy, he doesn't leave him in there very long. The Lakers have 20 out of Fox. Shaq has got 26, 19 for Jones, 11 for Jones, excuse me, and Fisher's got the 19. 11 for Campbell, Bryant, 13. All right, the free throw, good. Both of them, and it's 109-96. Here's Fox with the ball. He's made 3 threes in the game. Over to Ori. He goes in low to Shaq. Comes underneath. Shaq puts it up. No good. Rebound is off. Grabbed and held on to. Almost. And then Shaq takes it away from him. Wow. I want to tell you what happened exactly, because you could see it on TV, but radio can't. The young kid, 19-year-old, 6'11", 226 pounds, Jermaine O'Neal came down with a rebound. Shaq grabbed it part of a second later, and yanked it out of his hand.
It helps to be 315 pounds.
That describes it, doesn't it? Rebound is tipped to Ryder. Wow. 13-point lead, 4.5 to play. This game is in the refrigerator.
Oh, my God.
The door is closed, lights are out, the eggs are cooler, the button getting hard. Rebound is off and is taken by Stacey Augmon. A miss by Ryder. Augmon down the middle. Fox fouls him. Remember, it was those two that got into it before, but they're both great sportsmen.
You know, for the second straight game, Rick Fox has a season-high 6 assists.
He does it all, Stu. He's one of those complete players. You want to watch the complete player, watch the kid in Chicago, number 23. 109-96. Jump shot for 3. Isaiah shot no good. Rebound, Ori. Ori to Fox. With the ball in the front court with the dribble drive. Fox holds it up. Bounce the ball off to Jones. Pass down the middle. Ori runs into a man, knocks him down, throws it up and missed the shot. Ori, I think, was anticipating a whistle that didn't sound. Otherwise, he could have just slammed the ball home.
Well, Rick Brunson is the guy that he ran into.
Yeah.
That was some pass from Eddie Jones. I mean, that thing was on the money. And Brunson there trying to get the call, doesn't get anything but the floor. And Robert Ori gets fouled and will shoot 2.
Going to the sideline to talk to assistant coach Larry Drew is Kobe Bryant. Ori makes the free throw. That gives him 10 points. 7 guys in double figures for the Lakers. When that happens, you'll normally win. He's got 7 rebounds and 3 blocks, too. Now 11 points. And it's 111-96. 4 minutes left to play. A lot of things that's happening in this game. If these two meet in the playoffs, they'll be remembered. Really remembered. It was a bad pass. Thrown away and out of bounds, but it was touched by Eddie Jones. Just barely touched it. 3:50 left to play. After the game, a wrap-up show on radio. And then the talk show was, there's a pass knocked down into the backcourt by Eddie. Almost had a breakaway. And Ryder beats him to the ball. Ryder comes back the other way. Ryder gives the ball. Rasheed Wallace from 20. He hits it straight away. 19-point second half for him. 19 in the second half, none in the first half. 111-98. Ball into Shaq. Shaq against Rasheed Wallace. Shaq may back him in. Pivots around him. Comes underneath. Puts it up, misses. Rebound is off. Free ball. Ori has got it. Ori down the middle. Ori alley-oop. No. Slam dunk. Shaq, yes. Shaq, 7th rebound, 4 blocks, and 28 points. 113-98. There's the ball thrown off the leg of Fox and out of bounds in front of the Laker bench. Yes, there's going to be some memories of this game in this week.
Yes, very much so. That's one thing, especially when you're playing a team that's you possibly want to play in the playoffs.
I think it'll take a sudden change in all aspects of every team involved.
Girls are the yardstick by which all the other dance teams are measured.
All right, here's Ryder. Ryder in low to Rasheed. Comes around Ori. Ori fouled him before he got around him to score. Ori's got 5 fouls.
Sheets had a big second half.
Yeah, he's got 19, hasn't he? Going on 20. He's really good. free throw isn't. Best game he ever had in the pros. And this is his third year. The first year was spent with Washington. Best game he ever had was 38 points. 113 to 99. The Blazers going to get to 100. And the ball bounced to Fox. Fox dribbling the ball, has done it all tonight again. Dribbling the ball, gets to the three-point line. Fox looks inside, takes to Shaq, back to Fox. He majored the three, didn't shoot. He gives the ball to Shaq, and Shaq was fouled underneath. Rasheed Wallace getting mad again. That's 5 on him. Wallace weighs 230 pounds. So that means that he gives away, about 85 pounds. Shaq at the line, free throwing tonight. 4 for 10. Shaq's playing very, very hard after the letdown the whole team had following the All-Star break. Free throw is good, 5 out of 11. Del Harris getting his 200th win as a Laker coach. Boy, this is only his 4th year, so you figure out how many a year he's getting. Every year he has improved their record. He's going to have to work hard to improve it this year, but he can. It's 56 and 26 a year ago. 114 to 99, ball to the baseline to Ryder. Jump shot blocked by Eddie Jones. Taken by Ori. Think the Clark is slack. You think he'll slam it? Oh! That was a nice pass, you know.
It was a nice block by Eddie Jones.
That's a good point to make, too. 116 to 99. This is the Lakers' 43rd win of the year, so they need 13 more to tie last year, 14 more to get another. Here's another outside shot put up and in by Rick Brunson, the left hand from about 30 feet out. 116 to 102. Del Harris, you can't deny it. He's improved the Lakers' record every year since he's been here.
Let me ask you this. When was the last time, would you have thought that we would say it's nice to see Derek Fisher getting a rest?
No, I wouldn't.
But it is nice to see Derek Fisher getting a rest. And as soon as I say that, he's up off the bench.
Yeah. The ball goes over to Shaq, and they foul him intentionally. I don't know what that's all about. They're down by 14 points, 1:42 to play. Well, I guess they're just practicing for the playoffs.
Playing the percentages.
Percentages, yeah. Seldom used. John Barry will be in for the Lakers. Often used since Van Exel had surgery. Derek Fisher will be back in for the Lakers. And Rooks is going to come in. He's going to replace Shaq. You'll hear an ovation when Shaq goes out. Jones goes out. Kobe goes out. Into the ball game. Kelvin Cato again. And Wallace goes out. They're bringing in, boy, this is something. Now, you got a 16-point lead after the free throws. And Corey Blunt is not going to be put in the ball game. At least not yet. And neither is Shea Seals.
Well, quite frankly, Chick, at this point in the game, Corey Blunt doesn't want to go in the game.
I know he doesn't.
Seriously, as a player with a minute to go in the game,
right?
You don't want to go in.
Shaq goes out. Ori goes out. 118-102. I think Shea would like to get in the ball game. Seals, I really do. Because when they bring Van Exel back, here comes Seals now. Report in. Shot into the basket, no good. And then rebounded and put up and in nicely by Kelvin Cato. 118 to 104, 117 to play. Fox dribbling the ball in a circle out there. Takes it back out to near the 10-second line.
If you're going to put a player in with this little bit of time, you either got to call timeout so that he can get a little time, or
that's the only thing. Fox for another three.
Somebody commit a foul. Fouling.
Rebound is off. Trying to dribble behind the back. Altman lost control. Barry's got it.
Throw it out of bounds. Stop the clock. Do anything.
There's a wraparound.
Get your teammate in the game.
Rooks is fouled intentionally. The foul by Kelvin Cato of Iowa State. Shea Seals comes in the first time he's ever played. He didn't play here, but he was on the road, wasn't it? Did he play?
Yeah, but I think he got in a minute here.
He's been in 2 games for a total of 4 minutes. I think he got a layup at the end, didn't he?
The first game back off the trip, I believe.
Portland had 4 technicals in the game. The Lakers had 1. Campbell. Free throw, good. Rooks. I know I'm hearing what you're saying about Corey Blunt still, but it's still embarrassing. When you've got 12 men in the squad, it's a blowout and you are not put in the game. All right, here we go with Gary Grant. Ball comes over and a dribble drive by Brunson. Underneath, puts it up, and there's a foul.
They didn't. Weak whistle.
Everybody, I think the P fell out of his whistle. How about that?
That was a weak whistle.
And 10 guys stopped.
It was so quiet that, the players hesitated for a brief moment. Then they decided to keep playing. The Lakers were going down in transition. It's been one of those nights.
Altman asked the referee, what the heck is going on? The referee said, let's get it over with. We got to make our bust. Free throw is no good by Brunson.
He missed them both.
Yeah, missed them both. There's a tie-up on the rebound. The tie-up is between O'Neal, 6'11", 226. That's not Shaq. That is Jermaine. And the Lakers, Mario Bennett. Ball is tipped.
Mario Bennett was just getting ready to jump, and the ball was already tapped.
Here's a dribble drive. O'Neal, that's a nice move by the kid. Missed the shot. Rebound is off. Taken by Seals. Shea is his first name like the stadium. 24 seconds left. Fisher's got it. Give it off to Seals. Let him hit a 20-footer. The all-time leading scorer at Tulsa University. 16 seconds left. Mario said, give it to me, fella. The pass knocked away, and out of bounds it goes.
Well, only 6 seconds on the shot clock. 10 seconds in the ball game. And the Lakers have this one in the victory column.
The Lakers 12 block shots. Their season high is 13. So they had 12 tonight. Here's the ball. Mario Bennett. Here comes Seals. Seals. He stopped to shoot a layup, and Gary Grant, the old veteran and likable Michigan star of yesteryear, grabs him and holds him. They're all playing what you play, how you play when the score is tied.
Only 6 seconds left. Shea Seals to shoot 2. See if he can run the Laker total to a 122.
Seals at the line. Makes it. The Lakers now have made 40 of their last 51 following a 0-5 start from the free throw line. How many did they shoot altogether? 100? 51 is their total. Jump shot outside. There's the three-pointer they're going to allow and give the three to Rick Brunson, his third of the game. But it didn't deter his team.